Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Kilmer Court, home of the Snider Panthers. We do have the last week of the doubleheaders for the regular season of the Summit Athletic Conference League. We are starting with the girls and we'll finish the night with the boys. We will be live throughout the evening here tonight. SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. The Lady Chargers coming in to Snider. They are 16-5 overall, 6-2 in the conference. They are led by head coach Mark Redding in his 5th year, 63-47 in his years at Carroll High School. For the Snider Panthers, they come in 12-6 overall and 4-4 in conference play. They are led by first-year head coach Greg Friend. Of course, is 12-6 in his first year, but overall in his 4th year of high school ball and is 50-36. But for now, let's send you down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and, of course, the national anthem.
Athletic Director, Mr. Steven Simbo. Welcome to this evening's varsity football basketball games between the Carroll Chargers and the Snider Panthers. Indiana High School Athletic Association encourages sportsmanship from all athletes and coaches participating here tonight. Encouraging fans alike to exemplify good sportsmanship for the true spirit of Indiana High School basketball. Now for the starting lineup for game 1 of this evening's contest. As visitors on the scoreboard, the Lady Chargers from Carroll High School. Starting the guard, a 5'9" junior, number 20, L.A. Damon. For the other guard position, a 5'8" junior, number 22, Laney Steckler. In the center, the 5'10" senior, number 34, Becca Villanueva. In one court positions, 5'7" senior, number 24, Leah Miller. And the other position, the 5'10" junior, number 30, Macy Miller. The Chargers are coached Mr. Mark Redding. And now is your home team on the scoreboard, your ladies, Snider Panthers. At guard, 5'9" senior, number 3, Elena Hurst. On the other guard positions, 5'5" senior, number 4, Kaylin Pickens. In the center, 5'11" senior, number 44, Kyla Covington. And on the four positions, 5'8" senior, number 10, Dejanay Hickey. And one of the other four positions, 5'6" senior, number 5, Peyton Campbell. Coach, Mr. Greg Friend. Now at this time, we'd ask that you please stand and remove all hats as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Snider High School, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Chris Cochran on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson. I'll be calling your play-by-play all evening long right here, game one of the doubleheader. As we'll send you down to the PA announcer as we're going to have a moment of silence for the passing of a senior, Peyton Shamble.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are just seconds away from tip. Starters for Carroll Lady Chargers. It is number 20, Kelly Damon. Number 22, Lainey Steckler. Number 24, Leah Plummer. Number 30, Macy Miller. And number 34, Becca Villanueva. For Snider, we have number 3, Alana Hurst. Number 4, Kaylin Pickens. Number 10, Dejanay Hinton. Number 44, Kyla Covington, as they're starting the game with 4 players. What a huge statement right here as Peyton Shamble, and of course, that has passed away, was a senior on this basketball team. This is senior night as Carroll will let them have the ball and they'll tip it right out of bounds. Nice display right there in front of us. So we'll tip it again as McKenna Hurst, another senior. Coach Friend starting all 5 of his seniors here senior night. Alana Hurst the tip with Villanueva. Comes down to Covington, and Snider will start with the pill and offense. Carroll will run multiple defenses at these Lady Panthers. Looks like they're coming out here in a 1-2-2 zone here from head coach Mark Redding. He's got a huge, talented group of juniors in that class. There's a block by the talented player, Lainey Steckler. She is a talent for head coach Redding. Steckler, 3, starts it early for the Lady Chargers. Steckler with the 3 ball, 3-zip. This is Indiana high school basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in the state, no shot clock. Pickens looks down to Covington. Covington is such a force down low, so hard to handle. As Hurst tried to save it, she could not. But Covington is so tough, averages 20 points a game and nearly 9 boards. You cannot allow her to catch it on the block. If you do, she will make you pay all night long. Under 7 minutes left in this first quarter. Knocked away by Hurst. She's an outstanding defensive player. Alana Hurst, number 3, takes it all the way to the cup and floats it in with the floater. Does number 10, Dejanay Hinton. Senior averages 10 points a game, drops in her first bucket. There's Villanueva. That would have been an open 3 for Steckler, but just mishandled the pass. Miller up top, near side. Steckler again. Villanueva should curl it into the defense, and we'll have our first foul of the game. It will be on Snider. They're going to call it on the floor. Let's see who they did get that on.
Snider foul, number 33, McKenna Hurst.
It's on McKenna Hurst.
Team first.
So Carroll will look to inbound underneath their own basket. Needs some movement. No movement right now for the Lady Chargers. They're thrown out of bounds. That led to the turnover off of Villanueva's hand. So we'll go to the Lady Panthers. There's no movement there on the inbounds play to help Steckler out. Turnover. Lady Chargers will head back to Snider. Kaylin Pickens, number 4, averages nearly 8 a game. Down low to Covington. Good post defense. We're going to call it for a grab. Oh, they called an offensive foul on Covington. That is not going to make Coach Fred very happy at all. First foul on Kyla.
Number 44, Kyla Covington, be his first, team second.
Tough call on the senior. We'll go back Carroll's way. Back-to-back turnovers. Damon, she's the talent. She's just a flat-out scorer. Averages nearly 14 a game, 4 points. As that's taken in and laid in by Hinton. First lead for Snider. Comes with back-to-back Hinton buckets. There's Miller. Dribble drive, cut off. Villanueva just inside the 3-point arc, nearly a travel. Good give and go. Can't get the roll, though, for Villanueva. Will go back Snider's way. 3 ball, feeling it. Dejanay hitting with the triple. Has all 7 for Snider. 5.5 left in this first. Man-to-man defense from Snider. But that has been the problem for Snider. Just shoot at 33% from beyond the arc. 3 ball, got it. Carroll starting to feel it a little bit. 6 points on 2 triples. That's Leah Plummer. And that's out of bounds. We'll stay with Snider. 5:06 on the clock. SummitCitySports.com is live. Look for Covington on the lob here. She does flare out, but they'll go up top. Davis. Hurst. Like to see her be more aggressive on the offensive end. This one that will be, and that's hitting. Now up top, Pickens. Pickens, little floater from about 8, no good. Covington with the board. Her first putback, good. Kyla Covington, her first bucket, and her first rebound. 9-6 your count. 4:35 left in this first quarter. Cut off, nice defensive pressure. But that will roll back to a Lady Charger and Steckler. Now Plummer. Skip pass, Damon, good screen by Villanueva, led to the 3 ball. Kelly Damon with the 3, that's her first buckets. Carroll 9 points on the board, tied it up on all 3 balls. Carroll stays in that zone. Too much traffic there, you need a bounce pass. Interior passing, hitting baseline dribble drive, cut off, and out of bounds she is. Turnover, 3-person sub for Carroll. Miller, Geiger, and Dollins in. Miller, Plumler, and Steckler out for head coach Mark Redding. 4:01 on the clock, tied up at 9s. Damon, stat stuffer. Geiger, she can hit that triple. You got to come out and guard her. She's an outstanding player out on the soccer pitch. Is number 40, Geiger. Just a sophomore, and another 3. And that is her specialty right there. Julia Miller checks right in and knocks down the triple for Julia Miller. She does shoot it 40% from 3. Flat out stroke it. Here's Hinton, and that's a travel. Good call by that far side official. Just shuffled the feet before the ball left the hand. 3:24 left in the first. Damon, Miller. Will not slag off Miller. Dollins. Nearly a steal from Hinton. Damon does come up with it. Now up top, Miller. Look for the lob. Turn around, Dollins kicks. Damon baseline dribble drive, right-handed floater. Can't get the roll, gets her own rebound. Kicks out Dollins, wide open 3. Dollins with the triple. All points for Carroll coming from beyond the arc from 5 different players. Good look to Covington, knock away by Dollins. Good hands on that post defense. 2:35 on the clock, 15-9 biggest lead for Carroll. Damon, you gotta come out on her. Covington did, but too late, and Damon strokes it home. What a run here for the Lady Chargers, now up 8. Damon now with 5 points, 2:20 left in the first. Nearly a steal, Hurst does come up with it. Look for that drive, kicked it out. Hurst doesn't like that shot. Spin move, no good. Covington with the 9th board, can't get it, and knocked out of bounds. And we'll go to Carroll. 2:08 on the clock. More subs for head coach Mark Redding in number 12. Alyssa Kimes, and number 10, Emma Lubbenhausen. Lubbenhausen crossover, kicks it near side, Geiger. Geiger tripped up by Pickens, gets her hands on the ball. We have a jump, we do. We'll stay with Carroll though on the possession arrow. Nice little run here for Carroll. Rubenhausen needs help. Hurst comes up with the steal, but then knocked out of bounds. Carroll's had some trouble with inbounding the ball here in this first quarter. Head coach Mark Redding obviously not happy. Good pressure by Hinton in the backcourt. In the corner is Geiger. Dribble drive, needs help, double team King. Came out of it though, did Geiger. Miller, 17-foot jumpers, pure 10-point lead on Julia Miller's 5th point. Minute and a half left, biggest lead for the Chargers. And knocked out of bounds, but that's last touch by Carroll. Snider needs to break this momentum with the bucket. Hurst up top. 3 ball, McKenna Hurst, no good. Pressure, Lubenhausen comes out. Lubenhausen, Dowlins, Geiger, good pressure there by Hinton. That was led to a wide open 3. That one is a 3, no good, rebound Hurst. Pickens now, under 1 minute, 10-point edge. No good, rebounded by Carroll. 47 seconds, knocked away. Geiger just quicker to the ball, then Pickens, Dowlins, and that's a travel, good call by the baseline official. A little hop skip. Turnover on Carroll, 41.9 seconds left in this first quarter. SummitCitySports.com is live. First game of our doubleheader here at Snider High School, Kilmer Court. As the boys will follow this matchup, Pickens left it to Hurst. 17-foot baseline jumper, no good, off the head of a Carroll player. Out of bounds, we'll stay with Snider, 29 seconds. .25 seconds on the clock. And what do we got here? We're going to call foul on the floor on Carroll. A little sarcastic clap from the Snider faithful.
Carroll foul number 12.
22.1 seconds. Wide open, line drive shot, no good. Good box out by Miller, knocked away, came right to Covington and puts it in for the easy bucket. Tough break for Carroll. Made the defensive stop. They couldn't come up with the loose ball, led to the easy bucket. 7.9 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Carroll on top, 19-11. That's a 3, Geiger long, no good. 3 seconds out of bounds. We'll stay with Carroll. 2.8 left. Need a quick hitter does here for Mark Redding. That's Covington with the steal, and that's the way the first quarter will end with your score. The Carroll Lady Chargers on top of the Snider Lady Panthers, 19-11. You're watching Indiana High School girls basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Take a look of the first 3. The first 3 ball of the 5 that Carroll hit there in that first quarter. They were in fuego. This was all started by Lainey Steckler, who did have 3 points on that lone triple right there, but that started the game for the Lady Chargers and have not looked back, up 19-11. We're now in the second. Kicked out to Hers. Now on the floor is Hannah Barnes, number 31, and number 23. DeLasia Davis. Normal starters on a non-senior night contest. Rebound by Miller. So the true starting lineup for Snider in the contest. 7:35 left in the second. We'll stay on this end. Can't get it to go. Tough break. Kicked out, wide open. Got another one. Carroll is feeling it. Their sixth triple will give them their biggest lead. 22-11 for the Lady Chargers. Stagnant on offense right now are the Lady Panthers. Covington, triple team, turnaround, bucket from about 10 was Covington. Miller up top. She prefers from about 17, 16 foot in. But about every other player. Damon left wide open and an easy lay-in. Coach Redding's got to be extremely happy with the execution from the Carroll Lady Chargers here in this first half. That's out of bounds off Carroll. Will stay with Snider. Davis, Covington, good post position. A foul. Who's it on? It can't be on Steckler because that was all ball. It's got to be on Miller on the body. And that is the call on Macy Miller, junior. A loaded junior class for head coach Mark Redding as Covington heads to the line. Can't get it to spin in. Covington shoots at 65% from the charity stripe on 111 attempts. I mentioned 20 points a game for the talented senior. Nearly 9 boards as well. Converts on the second. Back to within 10 are the Lady Panthers. And some ball pressure from Hinton. Nearly forced a turnover. Now Miller up top. Carroll looking for those back cuts on this aggressive defense. That one thrown out of bounds. Coach Mark Redding's exactly telling his kids what I was thinking. Slow down, no need to rush. You're up 10, 24-14, 6:04 left in the second here on the road at Snider. Last game of the Summit Athletic Conference play. Barnes, that's her game. Can't get the roll. Rebound Damon. Damon looks to push. Miller. Good dribble drive. Just lost the handle on the way up. No, a foul is called. Third team foul on Snider. That is on Hannah Barnes, her first. As I mentioned, team's third. 10-point edge for the Lady Chargers. Miller, short on the front. Macy Miller steps. So a 58% free throw shooter. Knocks down 1 of 2 that trip. That's her first points of the game. 5:35 left. 11-point edge for Carroll. Barnes, Covington, she can hit that 3 ball. Skip pass in the corner. Davis, short. Knocked back to Covington. Dribble drive, too easy. Nicely done. Kyla Covington needs some help here now. Now with 9 points over team 16. Miller, not her specialty, but she can hit it. As you see right there, one of the talented juniors, Macy Miller, now with 4 points. Answered. Answered by Hinton. Pulls within 9. Wanted to travel, did Snider. Led to the three. So they didn't get the call. Led to that three ball at the top of the key and knocked it down. Did Plummer her second triple of the game. That's 8 in this first half. Still 4.5 left in the quarter. Skip past Barnes, good catch. Skip pass back to Davis. Baseline cut off. Threw it right into the hands and then knocked away. And a timeout called by head coach Mark Redding. He wants a 30-second timeout. A heads-up call by the head coach on the sidelines. 4:22 left here in this first half. You are watching Indiana High School girls basketball from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. Big shout out to Athletic Director Steve Zimbo. Always puts on an outstanding atmosphere here at Snider High School. And does an outstanding job with the athletic program right here. Back to the action, 4:15 on the clock. Carroll as a team has hit 8 threes. Good hands. That was a good steal there from number 23, Davis. I know that official liked to have that one back, no question about it, as Alasia Davis will pick up her first personal. That is the team's 4th. Coach Redding wanted that as shooting foul, not called as such. Miller, flare out Dollins. Back to Miller. She's along with Geiger, Villanueva, and Damon. Damon, good closeout. Villanueva in the corner, a little give and go with Damon. Triple team, left Dollins wide open, that's short. Tipped around, and who's gonna come up with it? It does the Hinton. Good skip up to Barnes. Barnes, blocked. Good block by Julia Miller. Here's Julia Miller, Villanueva. Damon, 3:35 on the clock. Good ball movement from Carroll here this possession, off the steal. Damon, Dollins, nice curl cut and blocked, but a foul. Looked like a good swat from Alana Hurst, but called a foul. 5th team foul. That's Hurst's first personal. 31-19, that'll send Dollins, Isabel Dollins, the junior, to the line. She hits it. That's her 6th point of the game. Dollins averages just 3.3 points a game, so already has doubled that up. And can't add that. 32-19 your score. 3.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Davis a little out of control, rebounded by Myers. Hands to Julia Miller, needs help now, finds it in Myers. Myers, bring it up the court over the timeline, out top, Julia Miller, they skip it, around the horn, Geiger. Double team came from Barnes, left Julia Miller wide open, can't get that baseline jumper, battle for the ball. Who comes up with it? It does, to Carroll. Myers finds Miller. Just under 3 minutes. Back to Myers in the corner. Dollins with the cut, but pass was just a little loose. Picked up from Davis, now to Hinton. Hinton looking to put pressure on. No numbers, 15-foot jumper, clean. Beautiful play there for Hinton in the open court. Back within 11. Hinton now with 12 points of her squad's 21. Myers needs help, Dollins. And thrown away. Was not touched by Snider. We'll head back to the Lady Panthers, 2:24 on the clock. As number 12, Alyssa Kimes checks back in. Geiger will sit. As we have a timeout called on the floor by head coach Greg Friend, down 11, 2:24 left in this second quarter. You're watching Indiana girls high school basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine and, of course, Sports Center Inc. Don't forget, Sports Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So as we come out of the timeout, called by head coach Greg Friend, down 11, 2:24 left in the half. Want to make a run, get some momentum back for his Lady Panthers. It is senior night, as we have one too many players out on the floor for Snider, as Pickens now will check out. So on the floor for Snider, Davis, Hurst, Barnes, Covington, and Hinton. That's Barnes in the corner. Skip pass, wide open. Step back, Hinton. Coach running one to walk, and that should be a a charge. That's a good call. Charge on Davis, Hinton. That is her second, I believe. Nope, her first. Lubahusen in, as well as number 23, Jasmine Kalanji, another junior. Myers checks out. So on the floor, Kimes, Kalanji, Lubahusen, Dollins, and Miller, as that's a turnover on Carroll. 2:02 on the clock, 11-point game. Covington, Davis, Barnes on that far wing, into traffic and a foul. Lubahusen with the foul, 150. That is the 13th foul, her first. Wide open is Barnes in the corner. You cannot leave her open. They slept on the inbounds play. It led to the triple. So Hannah Barnes cuts it to 8. Kimes can't get that to go. Lubahusen with the board. Goes glass and finishes. Nice play, but a leak out. Off glass, put in, back to an 8-point game. 1:15 on the clock, 34-26 your score. Dollins. Weak side was wide open for Carroll. Thrown into traffic, now come to Dollins. Off glass, no good. Covington with the rebound, gets it out to Hurst. Hurst has Barnes. Good bounce pass, but Miller was waiting for it, knocked it away, and another steal for Carroll. Baseline dribble drive, good look. Swatted by Covington, but too much body. This is the call. That will send number 12, Alyssa Kimes, the junior, to the charity stripe. Kimes, a 67% free throw shooter, as 5 players get to check in. Set to check in for Carroll. So Villanueva, Damon, Miller, and Steckler check in. Plummer will check in on the Kimes miss, or have to sit on, or check in on a Kimes make, or a miss. And nearly got her own rebound. 35-26, back to a 9-point edge. Barnes, she's been wide open in the zone on that corner. You do not want her to start feeling comfortable. Hannah Barnes with the 3. Second of the quarter, and then a steal. Leak out, Hinton with the right hand, got it. Lejeune hitting with the bucket. It's a 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting keeps the offensive streak going and answered. What guts from the junior. That was Kimes, Alyssa Kimes. As we will have a foul on the floor called on Miller, I do believe. On the floor. That's her second 14th foul. Davis. Hurst, 2 seconds. Goes glass, can't get it. And that's the end of the first half. What a game we've seen. Snider trying to battle back, is down as much as 12 throughout that first half, but have cut it to a 7-point deficit right here at the halftime break. We'll take it with them. As we get closer to the second half, we'll come back and join you, try to get you some other scores from around the Summit Athletic Conference and such. But we'll head to the break and hear a word from our sponsor, SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. We are set for the second half action. Carroll with a 7-point edge over the home squad, the Snider Lady Panthers. Right here, the first game of the doubleheader. Of course, we are live once again. Last week of the doubleheaders of the 2016-17 season here in the Summit Athletic Conference. So Carroll will start with possession, a couple scores of halftime. Homestead, of course, undefeated, and they are SAC champs once again, going undefeated. Well, that is if they close out. Northrop, they're up 33-17 at half. Dwenger and South, that's at Southside. Southside up 18-16 right there at Dwenger as Carroll starts it off with the bang right where they started the game. And that is with a triple. This one from Miller, that is her second three, now has 7 points. Covington gets her own board and put back. Tyler Covington going to work on the glass to start. I have that as 4 unofficial rebounds thrown into nowhere. Hinton, nice job reacting, came to Davis. Davis into Damon, nicely done by the sophomore. Cuts it back to a 6-point edge. Davis, that is her first points. Going away, but at the top of the key, Miller, bad spacing there for Carroll. And that got Coach Redding out of his seat. Triple team, somebody's got to be open. They skip it, Plummer, Damon. Up top, Miller. They want Steckler on the wing. She wanted that ball. They go Villanueva. Short corner. Good hands by Covington, knocked away, and Barnes comes up with it. Barnes. Delaney Davis. 6.5 minutes remaining in the third. Just thrown right in the danger zone, right across the defense. Damon, crossover, pulls up from that left elbow. Block it. Kelly Damon averages nearly 14 a game, now has 9. Puts her squad back up by 8. Skip past Barnes, that's her shot in the corner. She's hit 2 of those, misses that. Rebound, Hinton, lost the ball, and then comes out with it in a foul on Villanueva. Checking in is Isabel Dollins. Villanueva will check out. That's her first foul, team's first of the half. Carroll stays in that zone. Have played it all game long. Another skip pass. This one does get through, and Hinton makes them pay. Pulls back within 5. Somebody needs to help her out. Now with 19 points. That's a game high. Just under 6 minutes left in the third. Good trap, ball movement, Dollins right back, Steckler, short, no good, Plummer there, got the rebound and put back. Leah Plummer now with 8. 7-point lead for Carroll. Skip pass once again to Barnes and lost the handle, out of bounds. Turnover there. 5:29 left in the third. Damon. Julia Miller, Macy Miller, Isabel Dollins, and Leah Plummer, your 5 for Carroll. They move it around the horn, find Miller left wide open, down low. Good recovery though defensively. Julia Miller from the wing, spun out. Rebound Davis and a foul on Macy Miller. That's Miller's 3rd and the team's 2nd. Villanueva check back in as Macy Miller will take a seat. Well, Carroll, 6-2 in conference. Snider 4-4, last game of the season. In conference play, as sectionals get started on Tuesday. Knocked away. Davis, top of the key. Good look to Covington, tough catch. Good pressure defensively from that weak side as Julia Miller hedged down and caused that. 4:44 on the clock. 7-point edge. Good look to Covington and 1. Kyla Covington. Covington, she pulls within 5. 13 points now for Covington, trying to make it 14 with this conversion. As there's a little confusion on this near side. Not sure what the issue is here. As head coach Greg Friend comes to the scorers table.
At this time,
as they're going to recognize Kyla Covington. I could not hear how many points she had, as I will get you that information, but they stopped the game to recognize that was 1,000 points. I just got word clipping and putting herself in school history, which has had some greats here. As she clips 1,000 points, Kyla Covington, congratulations to her and her family. Covington hits it. Converts on the 3-point play, pulls Snider back within 4. Has not been this close since mid-second quarter. Skip pass, good pressure, Dollins. Triple team, then a jump ball. We'll head to Snider on the alternating possession, 4:30. So the defense starts to ramp up right now here for the Lady Panthers. 4:30 on the clock. Hurst, little 10-foot baby jumper, got the roll. It within 2 are the Panthers. 4:12 on the clock in the 3rd. Crowd starting to get into it. As a foul, I believe, on Barnes. Will be the team's first. Barnes first as well. Steckler will check in for Plummer. As Carroll will look to inbound. Underneath their basket, 4:09 on the clock. Villanueva, you got to come out on her. Julia Miller. Skip pass, dangerous one to Damon. Left open, Steckler. Couldn't pull the trigger, led to the trap, and then the turnover. Here comes Hinton. Good look, Barnes just threw it behind her though. Had the right spacing, and then a reach-in foul on Carroll. On Steckler. 4th team foul on the Lady Chargers. Under 4 minutes left in the 3rd. Barnes for the lead. Can't get it to go. Battle for the board, and that will be off Snider. Will go to Carroll. So had a chance there to take their first lead since early in that first quarter. Could not convert. Miller. Damon. Good hands by Hurst. Loose ball, Davis. And that will go to Snider. Tough call there on the Chargers. Two-point edge. Snider now with the chance to tie it up again or take the lead with that three ball. Got it for the lead. Hannah Barnes with the three. Timeout called by head coach Mark Redding. It's a timeout of the full variety. You are watching Indiana girls high school basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Kilmer Court, home of the Snider Panthers here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Summit Athletic Conference action. This is the last game for the regular season for the girls here in the SAC. Carroll 6-2, Snider 4-4. Of course, Homestead has already locked it up. They are undefeated going into tonight's game against Northrop. And they're up, I believe, 13-14 last I checked. So everybody playing for second right here. Carroll definitely wants it. As Snider battle back to they are within one. Got it, Villanueva. Three ball for Becca Villanueva. They needed that. And that is her first points, ladies and gentlemen. Averages 10 points a game. She's second on the club in that category. Hurst attacks the bucket, goes glass, and a tied game. We do have at 48 apiece. On Alana Hurst, second bucket of the quarter. 2:33 left. Dowlin's back rim, no good. Loose ball comes down. Davis looking to push. Kicks it out, Hinton. What's another triple? Got it! Three ball. Janae Hinton with the three. That is her fourth of the game. Not her strength, but showing the ability here tonight. As a cheapie call on that far side. So we'll inbounds on that far side. Can't get the three. Look at Hurst attack the glass. You gotta love to see that. Got it. (53-48), biggest lead. Swatted, Davis. Defensive pressure has ramped up here in the second half. Led to turnovers, some swats. We'll stay with Carroll, but now up 5-5. Good look to Villanueva, and is fouled shooting the jumper. She'll head to the line. She'll shoot two. Villanueva shoots at 75% from the charity stripe. Villanueva does get the first. Back within 4. .122 on the clock. Villanueva hits them both, pulls within 3. 5 points now for the senior. Only 2 seniors on this whole roster for Carroll, her and Leah Plummer. Carroll sits back in that zone. Barnes. Crowd wanted her to shoot that ball. Davis will, no good. Tracked down nicely by Kimes, finds Miller, needs help though from a guard. Here's Villanueva, under 1 minute. Miller, give and go, her salt the whole way, no foul. And out of bounds, we'll stay with Carroll, a lot of contact, and no foul called. 54.9 left in the third. Villanueva right back, Julia Miller. Down low, and Davis with the steal, finds Hurst. Hurst has Hinton. Ooh, may have got away with the carry, but we'll have a foul. It's a shooting foul. That will send Hurst to the line. Squad up 3 points, 43.6 seconds left in this third. So Hurst to the line. 65% free throw shooter. First trip this evening. Does get 2. Front rims on the first, no good. Hurst does get the second. 4-point lead. 5 points now for the senior. Damon guarded by Hinton. Goes to Miller. And knocked away, so there's no carry. But a double dribble, saying, looked like it was knocked away from a Snider Panther, which is why I thought the carry wasn't called, but then called the double dribble. So a turnover on Carroll. We'll head back to Snider. They can get the last shot of the quarter, up 4. 30 seconds on the clock. Davis will dribble it down, 20 seconds on the clock. Hurst, Davis, 10 seconds. In the paint, flipped it to no one, somehow got it to Hinton, 5 seconds. Hinton throws it up, no good, and a wasted possession from Snider. 1 second, Villanueva from 3/4 court, and no good. So at the end of 3 quarters, your score, the Snider Lady Panthers battling back from a 7-point deficit to take the lead by 4 heading into this 4th quarter. Outstanding quarter for the Snider Panthers, getting the momentum back and moving here to put themselves in position to have a winning record to finish this Summit Athletic Conference season. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Indiana Girls High School basketball right here in the state of Indiana from SummitCitySports.com. So out of the timeout, out of the quarter break, we have 8 minutes left of this game action remaining. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. Good hands and another steal from Snider. Davis scoops it in. Davis with the steal and takes it all the way. That's her 4th point. This pressure defense, I haven't seen Snider this active since they played Homestead in the Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament at Wayne High School. No good on the 3. Villanueva gets to the board. And then a foul, a blocking foul on Hurst. So Lana Hurst will pick up the foul. That is the team's 4th and her 3rd. Leah Plummer's going to check back in for Carroll, and checking out is Alyssa Kimes. Good look back. That's the one you don't want to leave open. Miller, no good. Good box out. Covington with the board. One-handed pass to Hurst. Double clutch and got the lay-in. Biggest lead for Snider is 8, coming with 7:15 left. Oh, looked like a jump ball. And that is on Covington. Crowd obviously not happy with the call. Letting the official hear it. And missed. And 1-2. Pulls back within 7:05 left here in this contest. This is the first game of our doubleheader. 3-ball, Hannah Barnes, no good. And Hinton and Snider with another offensive rebound. Good hands by Julia Miller, knocked out of bounds. Checking out is Covington. And we do have a timeout on the floor called by head coach Greg Friend. Up by 7, 6:51 left in this game. You're watching Indiana High School girls basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Kilmer Court. And thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. So about 7 minutes left in this contest. Carroll up 7 at the break. Enjoyed as much as a 14-point lead. Snider has cut it and taken the lead. 58-51 is your score. 6:51 on the clock. Good inbounds, they just can't get the bunny. Definitely an altered shot, and that will go out of bounds. We'll stay right here on this end. And stolen, but a jump. And we'll stay on this end once again. .6:46 on the clock. Davis needs someone. Up top, Hurst. Davis, guarded by Damon. Once Hurst finds her. And we do have a foul on the floor. Latest update from Northrop High School. Homestead up 42-20 over those Lady Bruins. Madison Parker had 15 points at half in that one. Pickens can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, no good. Barnes had her hands on it, knocked away, and we will stay with Snider. They'll have another chance at it. 58-51, 6:26 on the clock. Hurst from that left elbow, one dribble, pulls up and goes glass. Nine-point lead now for Snider. Good help defensively on that rotation from Hinton. And I believe we have a foul called Tough call on the Lady Panthers. Oh, they're going to give it on Hurst. That's her fourth. And so not on Hinton, it's on Hurst. Having trouble getting the ball into bounds. It's happened a couple times, but Geiger, that's the one you want out tracking the ball down. She has next level speed. Miller, Geiger, 3-ball. Carroll needs it. Short. Good rebound. Miller to foul. Good box out Macy Miller. Not the offensive rebound. Put back no good, but she will head to the line with 6 minutes left in this game. Miller 58% from the charity stripe on the season. 1 for 2 tonight. Knocks it home. 8-point deficit. Miller 1 of 2 once again. So 2 of 4 here this evening. Percentages playing it out here. Under 6 minutes. Davis. Dribble drive. No one stops ball, but couldn't finish on that scoop layup. Dollins with the board. Right back to Dollins. Needs help. Miller. Geiger. Right back. Kelly. Damon. No good. Pickens with a good board. Now Davis. 4, 5.5. Coach Friend wants him to slow it. Nice job by the senior on that far side. No reason to rush. Pickens, scoop, no good. Damon with the board. Needs help, finds it in Dollins. Now Dollins. Geiger. Kelly Damon can't hit on the triple. Comes down to Plummer. Dollins, no good. Good board by Davis. She wants to get out on the break. Makes own numbers, the hit, and that's a travel. Good call. That was 3 steps. Easy call by that official. That was 3 steps, no doubt about it. You can watch it later on Facebook, on YouTube. You can replay it and see it. That was a shuffle, then 2 steps. That's 3. Got it. Plummer, so a huge swing. Wide open lay-in is nixed, and a 3-ball for Carroll, 5-point lead. Hurst, nice dribble drive, left-handed scoop layup. 62-55. Dollins, good cut off the ball though from Plummer. And Snider's had active hands here in this second half, no doubt about it. 4:19 on the clock. Geiger and Dollins out. So you're 5 on the floor for Carroll, Villanueva, Macy Miller, Plummer, Julia Miller, and Kelly Damon. They look for Villanueva and one. Nice inbound play. They've struggled all game long. That one came at a beautiful time as Villanueva puts it in. And he'll head to the line for the 3-point opportunity. 4:18. Villanueva converts on the 3-point play, 62-58. Good spin move, but got too far underneath the basket. It's bailed out by the foul. I believe they're going to hit that on Damon. They did call it on Damon, so a shooting foul for Delisha Davis. No good. We'll stay at a 4-point edge. 4:09 left in the game. Remember, boys and girls, we will have the boys right after this contest. This is the first game of our doubleheader as the 5-0 Snider Panthers will host the 4-1 Carroll Chargers. Good swipe from Pickens. That's about the 10th steal in the half. Pickens takes it all the way. Can't get it to go, but is fouled. She'll head to the line. She will shoot a pair. It's an 18th foul on Carroll. And the second on Miller. Pickens, 49% from the charity stripe. Line drive shot, got it. That's Pickens' first point. Better late than never if you're head coach Greg Friend. Missed it, down to Miller. Hands to Damon, under 4 minutes. Skip up to Miller, knocked away, and knocked out of bounds off of Snider. Julian Miller. Inbounds, Plummer. And a foul on Davis. That'll be a 1-on-1 situation. Foul is on Davis, and we'll send Plummer to the line for the 1-and-1. Plummer. 55% from the charity stripe. This is on the front end. Pickens, Hurst, Barnes. No rush for Snider, no shot clock in the state of Indiana. So they could hold it if they want. Dangerous pass there, good catch from Hinton. Now Pickens, baseline cut off. And that's off of Snider. And I don't think the officials could see it. This near side official, I believe, was shielded from the call, and the baseline official as well. Well, that was definitely off of Snider, but we'll stay here with the Lady Panthers. Knocked out of bounds by Carroll. We'll stay right here, 3:20 left. Barnes, hands to Davis, up 6. Pickens. Hurst, she likes that left hand, strong hand, and one. The little continuation, got the call, and one. Looked like a generous, should have been on the floor, but an and one called. So Hurst drops in the bucket. That's her 13th point. And we'll head to the line for the 3-point opportunity. Hurst hits it. 9-point lead for Snider. That is their biggest. Damon with a good take and finish. 7-point edge, under 3 minutes. Knocked away from Davis, needs to slow it up. Pickens, now back Davis. Davis picks up the dribble. Now a lot of Hurst. Good look. Pickens can't get the 3, and an offensive rebound from Snider. Coach Friend wanted him to reset it. No reason for that shot there. Saved into Hurst, leaves it to Davis. What a scramble from Snider to keep the possession alive. Up 7, 2:20 left. And a timeout called by head coach Greg Friend with 2:17 on the clock. 30-second timeout on the floor. You're watching Indiana girls high school basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game winding down. First game of our doubleheader. Of course, we will have the boys up next about 20-25 minutes after this contest concludes. We will be live. Tim Atkinson right here calling your play-by-play all night long. 7-point game. Snider on top. Davis right inside the timeline. Barnes screens. Now will receive the pass. 2:10 on the clock. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. Hurst and a foul. Steckler with the foul. We're in the double bonus, so Snider will be shooting 2. We're a double bonus in effect. Hurst back to the charity stripe.
Keep the ball moving, Davis.
Can't hit the front. 65% free throw shooter. (67-60). Snider in control. We have a timeout. Excuse me, no. Alyssa Kimes will check in for Callie Geiger. Fans still starting to file in here for the boys matchup, which will be next right here from Summit City Sports. Hurst bangs down the second. 8-point edge. Carroll, 2 minutes remaining. Need points in a hurry. And just loose on the pass has Carroll been in the second half. Not to go with, along with Snider's outstanding and one from Alana Hurst. And that might seal it. Alana Hurst with the bucket and one. The senior having her best game all season long, now with 17 points. Averages just under 8 a game. Knocks it home. 1:45 left. Steckler. Guarded by Hurst. Leaves it to Damon. Double team came. Plummer. They need to swing it. Julia Miller. 1:30 on the clock. And Damon knocks it down, the 3, and a timeout called by head coach Mark Renning. Pulls the squad within 8 with 1:28 left in this game. A full timeout called by head coach Mark Renning. But what a turnaround in halves from one to the next for the Snider Lady Panthers, as they are up by 8, in control right here at home, right on Kilmer Court. Chris Cochran on the camera. Tim Atkins calling your play-by-play. On senior night for Snider, as they remember their fallen player who was deceased later in the year 2016. I'm talking about Peyton Shamble, the daughter of boys head basketball coach Rod Shamble. As we saw a outstanding way of being done. Snider came out with 4 players to start the game. They announced Peyton Shamble as a starter from the PA announcer. It's an outstanding job done here at Snider in remembrance of number 5, Peyton Shamble. So 1:28 on the clock, 8-point edge for the Lady Panthers. Hurst into Davis. Full court pressure, of course, from Carroll, and then a foul on Steckler. Of course, we're in double bonus all the way throughout this last minute and a half.
Carroll foul number 22, Megan Steckler.
Lasia Davis to the line. She will shoot that double bonus, 73% from the charity stripe on the season. Not been there this evening, and hits on the front. Now with 6 points for DeLasia, looking for her 7th and a 10-point edge for her Lady Panthers. And spun out, rim unkind, out of bounds off Snider. We'll go to Carroll. Need a quick bucket, whether it be a 3 or a quick 2. It's whatever it is, it's got to be quick. Down 9. Julia Miller. Now that's what you don't want if you're Snider. Damon with a great catch and finish. 7-point lead. Full court pressures. Carroll needs a turnover. Davis needs to pull it out. Finds Hinton. Now back Davis. 105. Davis and a foul on Damon. 102 on the clock. 72-65. But what a game tonight from Dejanay Hinton. 4 triples on the game, has 22 points That is a game high on senior night, and Felicia Davis knocks it down. Bottoms on the second attempt. 9-point edge for Snider. Looking to move 5-4 and finish that Summit Athletic Conference with a winning record. Damon, 50 seconds. Carroll taking too much time. Stolen. That's about the 12th steal of the half. Boy, it seems like even more than that, as Davis will try to dribble it in traffic and is fouled finally, but nice handles. As let's see if head coach Greg Friend wants to get the seniors in. For one more last bit of recognition from the faithful here at Snider High School. So Davis back to the line. Misses. Number 33, McKenna Hurst, the senior, will check in for the last time of her career. Hannah Barnes checks out, hits some crucial threes, especially in that third quarter. That really boosted these Lady Panthers to the victory. So misses them both, 38 seconds on the clock, 9-point lead. Damon, double team, knocked away from Davis. Loose on the floor, still going at it are both girls. Now we have a timeout called. We'll stay with Snider as Kyla Covington, senior, will check in as well. As Davis, outstanding game, will check out. .9. Into Pickens. Carroll, doesn't look like they're looking to foul. Down 9, 20 seconds. Here comes a trap. Coach Redding won't stop coaching. Nearly a steal. Knocked out of bounds by Carroll. Will stay with Snider. 14.6 seconds. 12 seconds and a foul. No foul called on Carroll and Julia Miller. So that will send Dejanay Hinton to the line. The senior will get a chance to add to her 22 points. A cannot on that. Back rim, no good. And got their own rebound. That's been the story in the second half. We've seen it right in front of our eyes. The defense of Snider has ramped. And we have a foul. So double bonus. 3.6 seconds left, silly foul. But Snider's gonna walk out of this feeling extremely happy. They get over 500 to finish conference play. They'll finish at 13-6 overall and move into the sectional action, where they will, as the seniors check out for Snider, to a standing ovation from their faithful here tonight. So 1 of 2, and that will do it. So at the end, the final score, Snider comes back down 7 points at the half to defeat the Carroll Lady Chargers and move to 13-6 in conference play and finish the conference with that record of 5-4, 13-6 all overall, and we'll move on to sectionals next week. For Snider, what a contest. 22 points from the senior. Dejanay Hinton was an outstanding game for the senior as they took tonight to remember their deceased player, Peyton Shamble, as now they will celebrate the seniors here at Snider High School. So congratulations. But this, remember, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 1 of 2. We have the boys coming up in about 25 minutes. Check us out, SummitCitySports.com.